Puddings are delicious, but to make this Grand Plum Pudding even more grand, I'd like to show you how to create Marzipan Fruits to use on top as decor. And marzipan paste is simply the combination of ground almonds, sugar, and honey with added almond extract. And I'm starting with the basics, some simple leaf cutouts. Make sure you roll out your marzipan with just a little bit of icing sugar so it doesn't stick to your board. And this marzipan has just simply been tinted with a little green food coloring. Now, there are all sorts of tools you can use to work with carving and shaping marzipan, but a few bamboo skewers, paring knives, and the like will really do the trick. So I'll set aside the green, and you want to keep your marzipan wrapped when you're not working with it. Let's start with the easiest shape, a little potato. And you want to soften the marzipan in your hands and take the time to shape it. Most of the shapes start with a basic ball of marzipan. Just flatten it out a little bit. And a potato is never perfectly symmetrical, so a few bumps and lumps are okay. Then, with a bamboo skewer or some other tool, you want to create the eyes of the potato. Now, what's a potato without a little dirt on it? And cocoa powder works beautifully. Dust the potato with a little cocoa, and then roll it around in the dirt. Get it nice and dusty. And in no time, it looks exactly like a potato. How about a pumpkin? So I have that same marzipan, but this time tinted orange. And starting the same, rubbing the marzipan, shaping it into a ball between the palms of my hands. And then a pumpkin naturally has a bit of a flat look to it. And then taking a tool, just carve those familiar lines. The marzipan stays pliable for a few hours. So if you make a mistake, you're not happy with your work, just roll it up into a ball and start again. I'm gonna put a stem and a little spiral tendril on it. So I'll take the same neutral marzipan, work in a little cocoa powder, and press it in right in the top. And then for the tendril, another small piece, roll it out as long as you can, and then twirl it around a skewer, and you can use your tools to press it into place. So now you've got a pumpkin. How about an apple? So knead it to soften it again. And this time, to get that nice blush on the side of the apple, I'm going to use food coloring that comes in a spray can, and just spray it on one side. Now, you can find little tools like this at craft stores or cake decorating stores. You can take a little paintbrush and mix some food coloring with just a little water or alcohol, and then add a few extra details. And then, of course, an apple has the piece at the bottom and the stem on top. For the little bit at the bottom, just take a whole clove and press it right into the marzipan. And for the stem, a piece of whole wheat spaghetti. Just crack off a little piece, put it in the center of the apple, and then the final step, I have some tiny little leaves. I'll just press that into the marzipan. It's time to arrange the fruit on top of the plum pudding. I've created a pear. Let's add the lime. And look at this sweet little lemon, a polished look. So now that you've mastered the techniques behind making delicious steamed puddings, you can take all these ideas to your own kitchen to bake and enjoy.